Hey, good morning and welcome to 2021. This is for Mr. Stalter's engineering classes. We will have combined classes. We will have the manufacturing and design class and the engineering, design, and development classes will be mixed in both classes. So it's almost a 50-50 split. My intentions today are to get through this video. I'm limited to 15 minutes, so we got to get going, but I want to get you guys to a different Schoology page. So everybody is pre-enrolled with a Schoology page, and my attempt right now will be to move you over to a different course. And this course would be, I got the link in here, that is the access code. Right, so I think you're probably going to have to write that down. I'm going to move you over to a different course. So if you hit courses and go to my courses, I believe it's the same on your end, and then go join a course, you're going to put that number in there. It's going to take you to an entirely different course. Since I have split courses, it's hard to link courses between two different named courses in Schoology. So I've made a different course in Schoology, and it'll be shared actually by both periods and all students in the spring semester. Okay? And we'll be doing similar stuff, so it should work okay. It's just going to keep me from having to repeat everything 4 times. And when you do get into the correct class, you should see this, it's like 2 robotic hands holding a crystal ball, because who knows what's going to happen in 2021. Okay? So I'm trying to get you guys all into one section on Schoology. That's task 1. Okay? As I go through the Schoology page, the Google Meet will be at the top of the page every day. Basically, when you roll out of bed and you click on this link, it'll take you into our Google Meet. Right? And that's where we'll do most of our business. Okay? Usually I will give instructions and then send you on your way. We're going to start off with some computer-aided drafting, getting refreshed with SOLIDWORKS, making sure everybody has access to SOLIDWORKS. So it might be, getting everybody on SOLIDWORKS, giving everybody a drawing, and then me just hanging on the Google Meet, answering questions on where you're at. We're going to have all different levels of SOLIDWORKS. We're going to have people who don't know what I'm talking about in regards to SOLIDWORKS, and we're going to have people in their 4th year of SOLIDWORKS. And I have purchased some curriculum that should help me differentiate between each kid to get everybody started in the right spot or get you on some line in the curriculum so you're starting off where you left off. I have training for those who do not have a CSWA to get a CSWA. I have training for those who don't have a CSWP to get a CSWP. And I also have training for those who have their CSWP to take one of the advanced exams, which is the CSWP Advanced. So those are also certificates, industry level certifications that you guys can get. And I want everybody, no matter what you're doing this semester, to have that on the background, is that you're pursuing the next level of certification. All right. So we got our Google Meet, which we'll meet at tomorrow. And I'll put that on the other web pages too as well. If you can't get into this course, I'll make sure that we can access that. And then the course syllabus, I've put these 2 items up here because these are of top concern today for Tuesday as their asynchronous day. I have the course syllabus. I have it in a form for the in a Google form, so it's easier for parents to check off. And I have a tech survey, which I'll get back to here shortly. Okay. So in week 1, this assignment basically says to turn in your student survey and your syllabus. When you submit it through Schoology, just check to say done. You can just send me done. But I'm going to pick up all your information off the Google form on both of these actually. Okay? So if you can just write into Schoology as you submit it, done. Right? And that just basically timestamps to let me know that you have turned it in. All right. So what we have here is just a quick slideshow. I'm just going in order on my Schoology. We go from the top down for the most part. We're going to review the syllabus. We're going to get you into the correct Schoology course. We've talked about the Google Meets. Hope there's not a bandwidth problem this year, which I'm sure you guys have seen it in the past. Once we all get into Google Meets, I can help get you where you need to be. Here's my cell phone, or not my cell phone, this is my desk phone, but it also leaves me an email. And here's my email in case you guys need to get a hold of me if something's not jiving. Okay. And hello. Just a one page. Thought that was. Oh, let's get back to here. I'm Mr. Stalter. I'll present more tomorrow about who I am. Here's a little bit about me and my family. We are going to have a lot of problems that we're going to have to overcome. So just think of those problems as problems, not obstacles. We do have a process for solving problems in the engineering world. So you guys are an engineering class. We will address problems, and we will adapt and overcome these problems and find solutions. And then we'll get more into the technology piece to this. It's actually making me a little more organized personally as a teacher. I do have some doubts on the student side of how this is working. Just please bear with me. You will have some frustrations at times, and we're just going to have to get through those. My goals are to keep you continuing as a CAD user, try to keep it fun, keep it safe. We should be getting some time in the classroom. However, I know not everybody will be coming back to the classroom, so there's those challenges. And just try to make this as painless as we can and get you ready for the second level of post-secondary education, which would be your college days, right? I have the bell schedule in here. I'm going to move pretty fast because I got less than 8 minutes left. There is the tech survey, which I also have embedded in here. There's the syllabus. Now this is in PDF form, or Google form I should say, if that works best for you. But what I'm trying to do is keep things more 2021. So here's the online syllabus. Please have your parents, you can send them the link. They can turn in the paper form. They can turn in, this is just a checkbox at the end with their name. Right, here's my contact information. Please have your parents read through this. We do have two classes, one with 32 students and one with 36. So with the split cohorts, that could be good for getting into the shop and building things. 18 students is much easier to get things built or constructed versus having 36 in there. They keep overwhelming my facilities, which I have expressed my concern, and nothing has really changed. But anyway, manufacturing design, the name is actually being changed to computer integrated manufacturing. Right now, this is the course description that I've modified from the BVSD website. So we'll cover these bases in each of these classes. And I know there'll be some personal projects, and we'll just have to take those as they come on a one-on-one basis. Prerequisites. If you're going to be in an advanced engineering class, Introduction to Engineering is highly recommended. CSWA, SolidWorks, Proficiency is highly recommended. Be a problem solver, be a good listener, and be a good communicator. In this class, the Windows-based computer is by far preferred, especially for SolidWorks and for testing. We do have the Amazon Web Service where we can run SolidWorks on the Macs and the Chromebooks. You do need a mouse. Don't try to do SolidWorks with a pad. Good internet connection is great. I know you can't control a lot of that. Headphones is probably something to keep your parents' sanity so they don't hear you talking and hear my voice all day. Paper and pencils. Course fees. They haven't really addressed any course fees, so as far as I know, it's free to you guys until they change something. Here's where we're going. SolidWorks, engineering design process, project-based learning, robotics applications, SolidWorks certification exams. Attendance, I need you in class with your camera on all period until you're dismissed, right? We will have times where we'll break out to get work done, but you have to follow my lead and have my permission. Otherwise, I expect you to be there on time, camera on, and listening. If I call on you, you should be able to answer. Okay? If I send you something in the chat, you should be able to respond. Grading, the only thing new here is late work. Maximum of 50% credit for late work. Any late work over 1 week will not be accepted. This was a huge problem last year. Some students missed 2 months of school and tried to turn stuff in, and parents really beat me up over that. And I just have to nip that in the behind, right? I should not have to grade a whole semester's work and try to overlook the fact that you copied everybody else's work and turned it in the last week. Okay, that is not going to happen. So just make sure you're turning in your own work. We've had a lot of issues with that with the online format involving Mr. Sibley and administrators and students who have turned in other people's work. Okay, so that's the syllabus. And then the tech survey helps me understand what you have for technology. Please put in your last name, first name, your period, and then let me know where you left off with your CSWA exams. If you have never used SOLIDWORKS or you have not passed your CSWA, you click this and so forth. Starting on January 19th, students will be coming into the facility. And I will try to make that time when you come in heavy on fabrication, heavy on equipment, because we can do CAD really easy online. Well, as easy as you can in person. But I don't want you coming in to work on CAD, if that makes sense. If you're coming in, I want you to be building as best as we can. That'll be my focus. If you're in the room, I want you on the machines, working on robots, running the equipment. I need to know what device you're on and what you'll be using for Google Meet. You can use 2 different computers, 2 different devices, but SOLIDWORKS is going to work best on a PC, Windows-based machine with the 3-button mouse. Speed test. This lets me know what the bandwidth of the class is. So if you can go in, and I just type in Google, I type in speed test. I click on run speed test. It'll give me a download speed and an upload speed, right? This question here is for the download speed. This question here is for the upload speed. That lets me know kind of where the class is or who's going to have some struggles with that. Okay, so those are the 2 main things I need you to do today. Actually 3. Get into the correct course. And then it has a crystal ball in it. Complete the survey and then complete the syllabus and get that signed off by your parents. We will be doing Google Slide portfolios this year, not Google Sites. Here is your software access. All right, so this will walk you through. This is pretty cool even for those of you who do have a Windows-based machine. You can run SOLIDWORKS on a Chromebook using the Amazon Web Service, and this will walk you through there. This is an error message that we've been getting with Chrome. Try to do everything we do in here with Chrome. You click on this link here. It'll walk you through to click on this link. Don't put in @bvsd.org because that'll conflict things. Just use your first part of that, your username of that domain. It's the same password that you use for everything else. It'll take you to this page, and we are under SOLIDWORKS applications. And then click on SOLIDWORKS. It'll take about 2 minutes to load this wheel up. And then follow through here and see if you can get into Amazon Stream and get into SOLIDWORKS. Right? So tomorrow, just to make sure that we're very clear, hopefully when you open up your courses, you see the crystal ball, and you click on the crystal ball, and we're going to be on the Google Meet recorded. You're going to have to make sure that today that you log yourself into that. Otherwise, you'll be on the default one, and you won't be live with us at that point. Right? So I'm at 14 minutes and 30 seconds. Excited to get back. Sorry this is kind of pushed through. Email me with any questions, and I will answer those. But tomorrow, if we can all meet in the Google Meet at 8:30 or whatever time class we're in, I think 5th period. I got 5th and 6th period. 8:30 and 10 are the classes tomorrow, so make sure you're on time. See you tomorrow.